I like that. So good to be here. This is my first time at the lounge at the end of the universe. And yeah, we all came in, didn't we? That was an interesting trip down here. The whole thing was interesting. I drove over from the hotel and I'm just following the directions. And then it's like, take a right on this street. And oh, you missed it. And you're like, all right. Oh, you mean that unlit street that looked like it was an entrance into a bank? Was that a street? All right. Don't worry, there's another street. It's called Jane Avenue or something. And it was just an alley. It was an alley that was named after a woman who the mayor divorced. I don't know who got to name Jane Alley. She's not getting a full street. She deserves an alley. And then I had to go down that, and then I ended up in a weird neighborhood. And then I took a right, and there was an abandoned office building. And then Siri's like, you have arrived at the lounge at the end of the universe. And I was like, yeah. That's where that belongs. In the basement of an office building. Only in comedy, you know? I like it, though. I like it. I don't want it to be all prim and proper. It adds to the excitement, right? Like, any minute, you feel like the real owners of this building are gonna bust through that door and go, what the hell is going on in here? You see one of the employees grab the register and haul ass out of here. And then we're like, we bought tickets. I don't know. Just point at me, we're here to see him. I thought, you know. Yeah, is that how it's done in Idaho? Everyone's just kind of run by the seat of your pants? I like it. I like I've been coming to Boise since 2012, maybe. So for a long time, but I haven't been here since 2018, and every time it just keeps growing and growing. Like, there's so much. I drove to the downtown part, and there's a giant fun center. I don't know what that is. There's a bunch of stuff. You got a Whole Foods down there. Everything looks good. This neighborhood, not so much. But the over there? Oh, that is booming. Over here, we can all afford a house. But over there, those condos are high dollar. Someone came up to me last night like, this neighborhood is still burgeoning, is the word he used. And I was like, yeah, you can call it what you want, but we get it. I like that, you know? You gotta have a mix of everything. I had a good day. I went to Big City Coffee, got a big breakfast sandwich. That's my favorite place to go. And got a coffee. You like that Big City Coffee? Yeah, I'm a fan. I don't know who's talking to me, but somebody is. All right, wait, I was way off. I'm like, you? No. You? No. Way back there. All right. There you go. Me and that guy. We're at Big City Coffee. Everyone else is a Starbucks sellout in here. You just nodded. Yeah, we are. I got the app. I don't know. I get points. Don't get me wrong. I like a good Starbucks. I like it. Those little egg things that they pop in the microwave and you just chow those down. I am into that. The shaken oat espresso latte. I just like saying that out loud. I'll have the shaken oat. Their drink names are so long, you ever give up halfway through? Because you're like, you get it. You're like, what else could it turn into? You know? It's not like I'm going to say, can I get the brown sugar, shaken oat, espresso, oatmeal? Could I get that? You're like, no, you meant what you meant. I like it. I didn't do much. Got a coffee today, worked out at the gym, and just paid attention to the news. That's what I do. I try to pay attention to the news. Someone made a noise. They went, oh, don't pay attention to the news. That's what I try to do, because I'm trying to know, when is the end of the world? Is it today? You never know. I think World War III right around the corner, and I just want to know when to get ready. You know, I don't even know what I would do to get ready. I guess, like if I got an alert on my phone today, World War III has started, I'd be like, well, I guess we're staying in the hotel. They're not going to hit the Spring Hill Inn and Suites, you know? But you say get some Uber Eats? Is that what you said? Yeah, let's risk that guy's life some more. That poor guy not getting enough of this money. Yeah, why don't you bring me a sandwich? We're hunkering down for the World War. It's already kind of kicked off. I don't know if you guys know, but we're at war with the Houthis. I don't know if you keep track. There's a group called the Houthis, and we're fighting them. Let me tell you what. And I got to tell you, that's the most adorable sounding enemy that we've ever had. I've said the name 3 times, and each time I smile a little at the end. It's impossible to say, the Houthis. I feel so bad for them, because I'm sure they, like, in their language, that means something badass, but, you know, like, our soldiers have to go fight those guys. Like, there's some colonel trying to pump up the troops. All right, fellas, get out there and get those Houthis. You know? No, this is serious, you guys. Get out there. This is no laughing matter. Get those Houthis. And I don't know if you guys know why we're fighting them, but I looked into it. Apparently there's cargo ships coming from China, and they go through the Red Sea and to eventually come to the United States. And these Houthis they're shooting at the cargo ships. So our military is over there shooting back at them because they're getting bullet holes in our Amazon packages. That's essentially what that war is. It's pretty much what it is. Our military is fighting the international porch pirates that are the Houthis. And it just shows you how big the world really is, right? Like, we're all the way over here, just like, where the hell are my sweatpants? You know? And thousands and thousands of miles away, it's just, you know? And we're over here like, Amazon Prime my ass, dude. Where are my sweatpants? We're very lucky. You know? So yeah. I try to keep up with all the news. I don't know. It's hard. It's hard to keep up with it because I don't know who to believe. I don't know what to do. So I just go work out. I just try to keep to myself. I'm like, oh, the world's ending. I guess I'll go to the gym. Just try to get abs. I don't know. So I'm being bullied by that actor, that Jeremy Allen White. You know that guy? He's in that show, The Bear, and he's in the new movie, The Iron Claw, which is a pro wrestling movie, and he's also in a new ad for Calvin Klein, and they won't stop showing me that guy's nuts, and. I get what women feel when they're like being sent unsolicited dick pics. That's what Jeremy Allen White is doing to me. Everywhere I go, there he is. I'm like, leave me alone, you know? I've changed my number. This guy's just there. I was reading something I was scrolling an article trying to learn about the Houthis. And I'm scrolling through, and then he's just over there eating an apple. And I'm like, get out of my life, man. God, I hate him. I hate him because he's like, this is why I hate in-shape celebrities, because they always do like a shirtless photo where they're sitting down. And I'm like, that's how you know you're in great shape, when you'll take your shirt off and sit down, you know? Like, I'll take my shirt off, but we're standing up the entire time. My body's all right if we're vertical. Vertical, everything's all right. I sit down, it starts looking like a layered truffle cake in here. You can start like, oh, that's the tit layer. All right. That's the rib fat layer. There's the belly layer. And I'm just trying to read the news, and there he is, just hunched over, no fat on him, eating an apple, with his bulge staring at me. And I'm like, get out of here. You know for a fact he can't swallow that apple. You know his trainer's off to the side going, don't swallow the apple! You can't handle the sugar content! Get out of my life, man. It's so hard. I just want to be in good shape just so I can fit in the seats on the flights, you know? Because that's what I do for a living. I want to fit in. Because honestly, I don't fit in anywhere. Like, there's too much, like, the in-shape community for men. I don't know what's happened to masculinity the last few years, but we've gone way, you know how everyone's like far right, far left? We've done that with men. Like, masculinity's far, everyone's like, yeah, I'm an alpha, dude. Do you have any idea how many alphas are out there? Every dude that's ever seen a kettlebell, I'm an alpha. It's like, do you know anything about wolves? There's only one alpha. And it's Joe Rogan. It's not you. He's your alpha. And you say what he says. Oh, the other day I was thinking, were you? Or are you just listening and repeating? I'm an alpha. No, Joe Rogan's your alpha. He feeds you supplements like a baby bird. He gives you things to say, and like a baby, like, more Joe Rogan. Nom, 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 nom. And you walk around, the alpha there. It's ridiculous. And I want to work out, but I don't want to be in that group. You know? And the other side is just like a bunch of dudes that live like Dungeons and Dragons or something. And you're like, is there something in the middle, you know? Is there something between board games and steroids, you know? It's just like a regular person. I just want that. That's all I want. I got pretty animated over there. That's how I feel. I don't know. It's been a good mix. I've been very lucky. I'm very happy you guys are coming out. People coming out to see me. That's still new to me. You know, no, it is. Like the last few years, people have been coming out. Like this weekend, we sold out 3 of the 4 shows, and that's more than I could ever ask for. Thank you, you guys. But I don't want you to think that I've been doing comedy. This is my 18th year in comedy, and it's only been the last couple of years that it's been like this. So for most of the time, it's been a lot of like, oh, all right. You know? Like I remember the first time I headlined a comedy club. I was so pumped. It was in Colorado Springs, and they picked me up at the hotel, and they had to buy a bunch of pizzas to give away for free. And they didn't tell me anything. This guy just picked me up, and he's like, we got to go pick up some pizzas. And I was like, all right. And he goes in, I'm sitting in the car, he comes out with the biggest stack of pizzas I've ever seen, and he just lays them right on my lap. And it's high, too. I can't even see out the window. It's just pizzas up to there. And they're hot. They're burning my thighs. These are some fresh pies. And I look over at him. I go, what's up with all the pizzas? And he's like, ticket sales are light. So I made a Facebook post that said free pizza for anyone who comes to the show. And I'm like, oh. How much were the tickets? And he goes, $2. And I don't even know why I asked that. Like, it should have been painful enough that we're giving away pizzas. But that's how much of a masochist I am. I'm like, I need to be hurt more. How much are the tickets? You know what the saddest part was? Not that many more people showed up. Wait, like 17 people showed up for the first show, and I took all my slices back to the hotel. All my failure slices went back to the hotel, and I just took little pieces. Yeah. But no, so things are better now, and it's exciting. Like people come up to me, like they know my jokes and they watch my stuff, and I'm like, whoa. And sometimes people say serious stuff too. Most times people just go, I like your comedy, and I'm like, oh, thank you. And every once in a while, some people will get serious, like, man, your comedy has helped me through a really hard time. And I'm like, all right. I never know what to say to that, you know, because they're being very heartfelt, but I just want to go, I'm glad, you know. And like it's so hard to respond because like I know I have my ugly sides too. Like everyone, you know, you see what you see on stage, but I'm a human being. I have a selfish side. I have a narcissistic side. Just like most people. Like this is a narcissistic activity. What I'm doing right now. This is like you guys like this is like a house party, and you guys are trying to get to the dip, and I'm just in the way. And I'm like, yeah, 1 second, but I got a couple things I want to say. And you're just like, where is the dip? Like, you know, that's what comedy is. This is an arrogant, narcissistic thing to want people to listen to you, but they don't get to talk. Only me, you know? Just me, just the only one. And I have that narcissistic side. Like one time, I had an audience member come up to me, and they said this, like, you know, I was battling depression, and I was close to ending it all. And I watched your comedy, and I ended up not doing it. And I was like, what the hell do you say to that? You know, it's humbling. I was like, I'm so glad you're here. That's what I ended up saying. I'm so glad you're here. That's all I could come up with. But there is this narcissistic side of me that wanted to ask, like, which joke? Like, which joke specifically where you're like, I'm gonna see what tomorrow's got going on. And that's not a good thing, but, you know, I'm trying to be honest with myself. So, yeah. Hey there. Thank you so much for watching my video. Is this too close? We're keeping it. Thank you so much for watching my video. Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. Also, I'm going to be on tour all year, 2024. Might be the last one. So, you know, go to zoltancomedy.com, look at the tour schedule. If you don't see your town, sign up for my mailing list. I promise I'm going to try to come, and I'll see you out there on the road. Thank you. Netflix pushes diversity now, which is good. Hollywood does as a whole. I never realized how important it was until they started doing it, and then I watched old movies. Like, I rewatched Home Alone, one of my favorite movies of all time, and I never realized how white that movie is. Have you guys rewatched Home Alone recently? That might be the whitest movie ever made. Did you know there are no black people in Home Alone? Not one. That's a movie set in Chicago. I don't know if you guys have been to Chicago, but they're well represented. The closest there is to a black person is a cardboard cutout of Michael Jordan, and Kevin tapes him to a toy train to scare off white burglars. And I'm like, I see why there's diversity now. But now I'm used to it, so now when I watch a Netflix thing, I'm like counting how many whites there are. And I'm like, it's too many whites, you know? Like, I was watching this thing today, and I saw two straight white dudes in the same scene, and I was like, wait a minute, this is not okay. And then I took a closer look, and I realized it was just a reflection of me in the screen. And I'm like, all right, I'll allow it. Hey, thanks for watching my video. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you can be annoyed every time I post something. Don't forget, I'm on tour. I have shows coming up in Indianapolis, Milwaukee, Chicago, Minneapolis, Memphis, San Antonio, Houston, Dallas, Austin, Las Vegas, maybe more. Go to my website, zoltancomedy.com. Thank you kindly. Now you're becoming problematic. That's a fun word. That's the only reason I watch CNN. I just want new words to yell at people to take my parking spot at Vons. Like, this is systemic parking taking. This is very problematic. And the optics of this are not good. I've run out of words. Apparently it's only 3 words I've learned on CNN. Damn, man, I don't know. I feel like we've run out of stuff to argue about because it's down to statues. And people are like, we should get rid of statues. And I'm like, cool, let's get rid of them. People are like, I love those statues! And you're like, when have you hung out at a statue? When was the last time any of you have ever hung out at a statue? If it bothers people, cool, take it down. I love those statues! That's my favorite statue! I used to pack a sandwich and put it in a picnic basket, and my wife and I would go to the park next to a statue and have our lunch. It's a statue, let it go. Every time I see a statue at a park, I'm always like, oh, reading, and then I keep walking. Because I'm high at the park. I'm not there to read about someone who owned a slave. I'm there to move on. Tear it down. There's only 2 people should have statues. Michael Jordan, because he's actually doing something in the statue. He's dunking from the foul line in the statue. And maybe just Michael Jordan. Who else has a cool statue? Maybe just him. But any statue where you're just standing there. No one wants to look at that. Just let it go. That's just, in the way iron. That's where we're at. Huh? Is that problematic too? It's a weird stance. I don't know. It's an interesting time. I'm sure every comic has said that tonight. It's an interesting time. That's saying it mildly, alright? But just know, things are alright. Like, we're okay. If you're only on TV and on your phone, this shouldn't be happening. Like, none of this. We should all be fist fighting right now. This man should have me in a headlock, peppering me. But we're all right. We're getting along for the most part because we don't let out our real feelings in person. We do it on the phone where it belongs. In person, we're polite people because it's in person. On the phone, is it? You son of a bitch. But in person, it's like, all right. That's how you do it in person. You just give someone kind of a... I'm going to tweet about that later. But right now, we got to go to the beach. It's a good time, man. Lots changed in my lifetime. We have, there's more genders now, which is good. When I was younger, there was only 2. Now there's extra genders, which I'm a fan of. I'm a fan of more genders. I'm all for it. Some people don't like them. Some people are like, no, there's only 2. And even though I don't agree with them, I see where that's coming from. Because when I went to school, I was taught that Pluto was a planet. And then I graduated, and they're like, Pluto's no longer a planet. And I'm like, too late. You already told me when it was. You told me when I was 7. It was a planet. It's a planet from now on. And then a few years after that, they said Pluto's a planet again, and I'm like, that's what I thought. I knew you'd come back around. That's how I feel like the people that are against the extra genders, they're like, it's coming back around. I don't think it is, just let it go. There's different genders. I'm a straight man, I'm the least popular gender. They hate us. Dude, if you're straight and you got a penis, ooh, don't even show up to places, man. I show up to a Target, they boo me getting out of my Honda Fit. They're like, boo, he's straight. Straight, he's got a penis, boo. And I'm like, I'm also white, boo! Boo! I don't know. I'm a fan of all the genders. I just don't like the name they gave us. That's the problem. I think that's a lot of the reason for it. I'm a straight man. That's called a cis male. Sounds gross. It's not a cool name. Everyone else has a cool name. Transgender. That sounds like a damn superhero, for God's sakes. And there's pansexual. Oh, you're a master of the culinary arts? That sounds amazing. There's non-binary. You're not even from this planet? That's so cool. And it's like, what are you? I'm a cis male. Ugh. Is that terminal? That sounds terminal. How many months did they give you? Just give us a cool name, man. I don't know. So lockdown's been interesting. I've learned a lot about myself. None of it good. I haven't learned anything positive about me. Everything I've learned about me is negative. I thought I was the type B personality that liked my personal space and didn't like to socialize until they locked everyone down, and I'm like, I miss people. Apparently I loved interacting with people, but I like doing it like this. That's what I found out. I'm a narcissist, apparently. This is the only way I like to interact with people. I like to be elevated, illuminated, and amplified, and everyone has to listen to me. I didn't want to know that about me. I thought I was a decent person. No. Psycho narcissist my entire life. I also found out I was deaf. I didn't know I was deaf until they started making us wear the masks. And I'm like, oh, I've been reading lips for 33 years. And once they covered up our mouths, I'm like, I don't understand a damn person. Yelling at everybody at the grocery store. What? I don't know. I honestly don't know. It's not good. We don't know what we're doing with the reopening phase. That's obvious. Nobody knows. Everyone was just like, try this. That's how we're dealing with the reopening phase. Everyone was like, we're tired of being inside. We want to go outside. And they're finally like, all right, try that. Go out there. And then people are like, I need to get a haircut. All right, try that. Let's see how that goes. So I got a haircut, but they wouldn't allow a beard trim. How messed up is that? They're right there. They were trimming right here, and I'm like, yeah, right here. I'm just gonna move the mask, and then you're just gonna no. I had to do it myself. It's right, the rules are weird, because they don't know. They're like, I don't know, try this. They open up the beaches, but remember when they first opened the beaches, you couldn't sit down. You had to keep it moving. I didn't know that. The first day I walked out there with a beach blanket, looking like a moron. I just kept walking. It just looked like I was looking for the perfect spot for 4 hours. Nope, this ain't it. I'm sure there's a better one down the way. The virus is right behind us, coming at us at the speed of smell. We gotta keep moving. And then they're like, all right, go sit down on the beach. And you're like, what changed? I don't know, we're trying this now. No one knows, we're just trying. We're dealing with the reopening phase the same way we deal with, like, if we get in an argument with our significant other. Like, if you get into a bad fight with someone that you're in a relationship with, what happens? You go to separate rooms for a few hours. And then after a few hours, you come by, you poke your head in the window, you're like... right in the doorway, just... Is this okay? And then you come in, you sit down next to him, you're like... Is this okay? And you go to touch their knee. Don't touch me! Alright, that's where the line was. That's what we're trying to find out. We're like, how much stuff can we do and keep grandma alive? Did everyone's grandmothers die? I'm so sorry. I didn't know. That really hit home. Whoa, I'm sorry, was this a memorial? For 7 grandmothers? I apologize. I'm sorry. I think we're gonna be okay. We just gotta listen to the nerds, you know? It's weird, because we want to listen to the nerds when it's convenient, you know? When they come out with a new iPhone, we're like, hell yeah, nerds. And they're like, they come out like, hey, stop going on like, random dates with people because of the virus. Like, shut up, you nerds. This doesn't concern you. We know what we're doing. I do push-ups in the morning. I don't think you know how viruses work. Does a virus do 10 push-ups every morning? I don't think so. Just guessing. We don't know anything. Another mistake I made right as the lockdown happened, I honestly thought this was going to bring us all together. What an idiot. I honestly thought that when they're like, we gotta lock everything down, because I heard a quote, I forgot who said it, it was someone famous. Someone said the quote that to bring everyone together you need a common enemy. I'm like, perfect, the virus. This is gonna bring us all together. And we were on the same page for about 3 days. We had 3 days of, we're in this together. Remember that? All the celebrities, we're in this together. I was like, yeah, you're in a mansion, but okay. Yeah, we're in this together. Kinda. All right, try it in a studio, but fair. Yeah. We're in this together. For 3 days, we were in it together. Then the 4th day, someone was like, that virus is a Democrat. And it was over. Then everyone hated each other. That made me so sad. We made a virus political. That is pretty incredibly talented of us humans. We can make anything political. That scares me, because that means when the aliens ever do attack, we're not going to come together to fight the aliens. We're just going to be like, let's see how they vote in November. They might not be all that bad. It'll be okay.